my neighbours, good citizens all, I thank you for coming and heeding the call. Let's rally the people and bring them all near. Sing out our songs for the whole world to hear. This is the cradle of all that we are. This is the heart of the storm. This is the ground where the future was born. This here is Anvil and this is our home. Each song that we sing and each story we tell, each hero we name and each life that we sell, each breath and each beat of your heart is a beat of the drum. Give me drink in my cup and friends who will share it, song on my lips and ears that'll hear it, fire in my eyes to light all the good people I see. I tell you, my friends, there's nowhere that I'd rather be. Before 10 in the morning, we're barely alive. We're like ghosts, we're like spirits, and then coffee arrives. Then heroes awaken and stand by your side. Now gather your courage and sing out your pride. For the storm will not break us, although it may try. The sun may be down and may bake the world dry, but we stand by our neighbours and raise them up tall. Gather your voices and scream out the call. For you are my empire and you are my hall. For you I would fight and for you I would fall. For you are the beat of my heart and the heart of my song. Give me drink in my cup and friends who will share it, song on my lips and ears that'll hear it, fire in my eyes to light all the good people I see. I tell you, my friends, there's nowhere that I'd rather be. So fill up your tankards and fill up your lungs. Leave no words unspoken and no song unsung. Make noise for your heroes, your kith and your kin. Sing out their names and the pride that they bring. Together we stand undivided.
Hello everyone, welcome to this again. We have, for the first time in quite a while, 4 people on screen. I haven't done this for ages because it's a pain in the arse to set up, and I don't normally find enough people who like me to come on stream at the same time. I have paid everybody here, generally in kind and in favour, and yeah, we're all here. We're all going to chat, talk bollocks, answer questions, and then hopefully have a little bit more keen, feel a little bit more hype for something that COVID seems to be affecting already for a few people, unfortunately. So we've got above me, we have Mr. Gallen, Chris, who is
hello,
very proudly wearing his dad hoodie.
God hoodie.
He's very religious.
Yeah.
Incredibly religious.
Yeah.
It follows the teachings of Cathol. We have cheers Alfie for the bits. A bit of Betty White there. And Choco Moco Latte. Ryan is gifted a sub to Nat. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And we have 40 in the top corner over there.
Hello.
We did a nice little chat about new player stuff and the reverse Q&A and stuff. Stuck 19 months. Jesus Christ, you crazy person. And then to that side of me, right, is the one, the Thane, the only, Mr. Smith, as well.
Hello.
So how are we all doing? Are we all good?
Hopefully. Yeah. Trying to stay healthy. Yeah, very
trying
excited.
to stay away from people.
Yeah, avoiding as many people as possible for the next few days. Ready to interact with as many people as possible in a few days.
Yes. Yeah.
Got to really cram it in.
Sorry?
Got to really cram it in, haven't you? The super concentrated experience.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially with all the winds of fortune coming out.
Yeah,
So
that's
much.
there's going to be so much to do. And unfortunately for me, being a little bum, I've got job centre tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So I've got all the contagious people
Oh.
to go in and hang around with in a stuffy, smelly old place. But yeah, I'm allowed, thankfully, to push people away, like with a chair or with security. I don't know, but yeah. So fingers crossed.
Hula hoop, and then strap it to your shoulders. Keeps everybody at a safe distance.
That's perfect.
I'm considering like taking a broom or a mop with me just to poke people away, and that. So triple mask up. That's a good shout, Abby. I like that. So yeah, we're finally here. I've been doing a countdown in the Discord, so we're at 3 now. I'm getting to site for 12, even though it now is opening up at 1. So
on Thursday.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, works for me.
wow. Let's face it. You being, I'll be there for 12. We'll expect
No,
you
I'm
at
not
5.
going to be there at 12.
No,
yeah,
I know, but we'll
God.
expect you at 5.
Mm-hmm.
And can I just say, Smith, from what I gather, your new car, you did not buy it with LARP in mind.
Well, it's smaller. Yeah, it is smaller because I couldn't afford to run a diesel.
A tank.
Yeah, a box on wheels that just to taxi it costs £600 a year. So I was like, but yeah, no, I'm hoping. I mean, it's the first time I would have packed it. I've got a new roof box, so I'm
Nice.
putting those stuff up there. I'm gonna get as much as I can in. Obviously, I've got a lot of kit. I'm bringing a 7-meter tent, a 4-meter tent, another 4-meter tent, a 5x4 meter tarp, so many chairs, and yeah, and then I've got to somehow fit all of my kit in there. 2 sets of chainmail, all of my armor, 3 cloaks. This is because I'm sharing these things out half the time, rather than because I, for some reason, need 2 sets of chainmail. I want to double layer it and really run around.
Can wear the same chainmail 2 days in a row.
Yeah, you can't. It's just not
That would be
fashionable.
barbaric.
We have got. Did someone say tent puns? No, we don't want a repeat of Max and his tent puns. Oh my god, that was so bad. Dad jokes everywhere. So 7 meter, 2 4 meters. I thought you were only bringing 1 4 meter.
No, mine's 4 meter and Mark Humes is 4 meter, who I'm giving a lift to.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's taking that off elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, thank fuck for that, because I was suddenly thinking, oh no, I haven't catered for that.
No, don't worry. No, I think he's camping somewhere in Dawn, probably.
And for reference, Mac, that's because you are doing some of the camp planning assistance with Wintermark, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have we still got our position?
Yes, we do.
Amazing.
Yeah, we'll be getting there. We've got Hyrst Hall is sorted. Digby is with us as well, and Bayonne Broth is next to us, and Ryan is next to them. So we're going to have a nice. I'm making a nice piazza. We're going to have a nice square for us. So
Very good. Going to put Dawn to shame.
Can I just say, in relation to your...
I can do that and put Dawn to shame, but I've actually been asked not to call their glory thing what I normally call their glory thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Someone called Choco McChocolate in your chat there, Steve, has genuinely suggested that at some point, if Bron gets too sweaty as a Thane, we get him changed in mid-battle, so that he doesn't have to go around all sweaty and gross.
Gotta stay fresh.
However, I genuinely think this is something we could probably facilitate.
There's someone actually in the Discord is selling a changing tent, so 1 meter square, 2 meters high, for people to go stand up and get changed in.
We could have people carry that then onto the battlefield.
Well, we've got the battle butler as well. So how
Oh
do you-
yeah,
they
that's,
haven't-
well,
if they haven't got-
we have the battle butler this year, right? We paid for him. I
Yeah.
hope they remember.
Oh yeah, they must do because they have messaged me on occasion reminding me about
Okay.
it. So
Okay,
Lovely.
cool.
So we've booked the battle butler. Lovely.
yeah, stripping me
Hang
battle
on.
could be the most effective intimidations tactic. I
Do you know what the
For the
battle butler is?
For
Have
the
we-
uninitiated, yeah, what is the battle butler?
Steve, over to you.
The battle butler is amazing. It is the best idea in that entire field. It is a small unit of one servant who gets paid, and I think it's 6 pikemen, and basically they walk around the field behind you in a battle, giving you grapes, some cheese and biscuits. You have some fruit juice as well, because you get a bit parched having a scrap. So, I mean, you want to sit down, have something nice to eat, you watch Bronn strip off a little bit, get
Changing
changed
to
in
my
the middle of
second-
the battle and stuff, and then,
Yeah.
a little bit of a blessing from 40, and then, then you're all good to go again.
Just out of curiosity, how expensive is a battle butler based on the fact that no one has consulted me over spending money on somebody to give you crackers and cheese?
Well,
It's not that much, is it? How much was it?
I had no idea. I didn't facilitate this.
Who's facilitating? Who paid
Was it
for
Mike? It might have been Mike.
Yes,
okay.
so,
Yeah.
Sounds very him.
Yeah, the character who is no longer there facilitated this.
Is the contract still legal then, or?
it? Yes.
Yes, it's all been
Yes.
paid for.
Okay.
It's with Hyrst Hall and that lot.
Perfect.
So
I think it all cost less than 5 thrones, by the way. I don't think it costs very much.
yeah, I mean for other halls, just throw this one out there. For other halls, Stridings and places like that, it's quite expensive. But for us, not that expensive. Well,
If that is Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's that much. I in my head, it was 2 thrones. I think was how much it was, and I was just like,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for
That's
that.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just because I need somebody else to carry water for me. I mean, everybody else as well. But yeah.
I'd have to bring up that, Smith, you have actually said to me when we've got like the little hangers on and all of these little people around, you have said that these people need to come along and do all of this just to keep you alive.
It's very
Doesn't
important.
matter about the rest of us. We're all over
Look,
here doing our thing.
In this
but-
fantasy world, trickle-down economics works. All right, so we need
Yes.
to keep it up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I will be incredibly cross if the Thane dies.
Yeah, exactly. In fact,
And-
we need to hire like an assassins guild to make sure that if I do die, any non-hall members involved need to be killed. So there's always like this real need to keep me alive, because otherwise they're dead too.
So what you're saying is that we need to find somebody on the field that a group of assassins that we can hire to
Maybe.
assassinate the assassins of yours.
Well, not
Before they
necessarily in the
assassinate
assassins, because I might fall in honest battle, but then I need the assassins to come and kill all non-hall members that were around me when I fell. Because something's gone wrong there. And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
maybe an
It's great.
inquisitor.
If any of you come back alive and the Thane doesn't, I'm going to have some serious questions.
You're gonna have questions. I'm the Huskell. I'm gonna have questions.
I
I
was
want to
gonna
know
say-
what's like. What
Do
did
we
I do
have a
wrong?
will
Probably
arranged?
something. Yeah. Who knows?
I'll be waiting on the other side of the black gate, just waiting, tapping my toe, waiting to hear what's happened. Like,
We'd have to do whispers for you though, just to find out what actually
Exactly.
happened, to see who you blame.
I think that would happen, right? I think that needs to be another sort of hall member policy, which is like if any hall member dies, we whisper them just to,
100%. Yeah.
just to find out. Hey mate,
Just to
you
say,
right?
get wrecked, noob. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, also, I did think about it earlier. If you were to die, obviously I see. If you were to die, then Yana would become Thane.
Yana would
Next.
become Thane.
Just
Yeah.
If we're doing
She's-
some form of hereditary inheritance, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's literally your house side, my house side are literally parallel. I want it to be conscience. You want it to be. You said you're Thane, which means that it doesn't change the fact that it
Succession
just means
war.
succession, which means it would just be Yana would go like that. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
is that
I
right?
want a bloody succession war if I die. I really, Last
is there
person
really
standing.
is there really a haul then? If when I've killed everybody to take over, is there really a haul after that? And I'm
Yeah,
just
then
sat
you
there
can-
going, well, I've just got all the money now, and the militia are there going, hi.
History is written by the victors, so you can make up whatever you like. You know, you could say you saved all of us, but unfortunately, a giant bird came along and just picked us all up in front of you before your eyes. Who knows?
I'd have to make
And
sure I
let's be
took
honest.
all the drugs before the militia arrested me.
I'll give it my
You would-
blessings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, you wouldn't kill me because I'm the only person that you know that is any good at money and make sure that you get the equipment that you need every single season.
Say the codependent.
I have used Mac.
I'm
Mac's
not known for my intelligence. Let's put it that way. They
No,
don't.
but
They
you-
don't go. Oh, we need someone who's really on the ball here, knows what they're doing. Let's get Mac. Let's
Yeah,
go
but
and do that. Let's get Mac involved, shall we?
Yeah, but to the same extent, Mac may not be the brightest, but he knows where his stuff comes from.
Yeah, the Assurveyans.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was literally gonna say something like that. I was like, yeah, drug dealers.
So yeah, Jamie's got a question for Smith. Is Bronze still running for Emperor or Empress?
No, probably not. I mean, I got asked by the guy. The guy. I can't remember. I know his real name, but I struggling to remember his IC name. But one of the people that runs the Oathright was asking whether I wanted to like put a little statement in there to see, like, as in for all of the breakdowns of all the Thanes. Check out the Oathright, by the way. It's for sale in Wintermark, and it's bargain, and it gives you a breakdown of all of the upcoming Emperor or Empress or Imperatrix running people. What would you call it? Electees? Potential candidates. Candidates is probably what you call it.
Candidates.
Cannon
Yeah.
fodder.
Oh, it's been a long day. But I did it because I don't think anybody else in Wintermark is trying to do it. And I think that was, at the time, it was like, well, somebody from Wintermark's got to try and do it. And then I spoke to one of our senators, and they didn't seem very interested at all in backing me. So I was just like, oh, that's kind of sort of hobbled me a bit already. So we're backing a new senator, by the way. I found a different senator, not a puppet senator, a friendly senator. So there's, I think it's Calavesi senatorial candidate coming up or something like that. But anyway.
Yes, the Calavesi is up, yeah.
I don't particularly want to. I think being emperor will be fun about 20% of the time, and then the rest of the time it's just basically you're having to play your own game without a lot of the people around you. But I'd be much more interested in the stuff we've already been doing, like the money making, the boar stuff, building things, building structures, trying to win wars, trying to.
You go for quartermaster.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then like honestly, I used to know the old like quartermaster of Wintermark, and we have significantly greater financial
Oh no,
power.
sorry, I meant the imperial quartermaster who resupplies all the armies every season.
Oh no, that sounds like I don't want to be a pogue. I am going to potentially. I'd love to be the king of Wintermark. That would be fun. I'd love for that. There is a crown.
Funny you say
Wow.
that.
Yeah.
The current queen of Wintermark, Mother Thane,
yeah.
might not be coming back.
Yeah. So if it's up
So-
for election, so to speak, enjoy the cursed crown. Yeah.
Someone's just put in your chat. Wintermark has a king? Question mark.
Yeah. So it's basically the crown of Wintermark, which I think is a very old crown from.
Yeah.
Whose crown is it? Is it the Emperor's crown from years and years ago?
Yeah, it's one of the
Empresses. Empresses.
One of the first ones that came about, and there was a big deal when Wintermark went in and got the crown back, and no one else cared.
I also just think that it'd be great to have like the front and center of a Wintermark line led by somebody wearing a crown. I think that would just be pretty epic. I think the people of Wintermark would enjoy that.
Just out of curiosity, have you got a crown already?
No. I mean, I'm not that presumptuous. I'm not just going to rock up and be like, "Yeah, this is my crown. Everyone's following me."
Confirm that. Boom. Nailed it.
There's a Natty Boy Green. Not entirely sure what to do when I first get to camp come Thursday. Aside from the new player meet, what would you suggest doing before time in?
on Thursday, most people go to one of the bars, like if it's open.
Yeah, the tavern's going to be there.
Right. So that's usually what most people do on Thursday, and then like.
Well,
One
this,
thing.
this time.
Yeah,
Why not?
Well, because the 2 feet, other people, and all of the hefty fam are coming down to Hyrst Hall.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean,
I hope you've got booze, because.
Well, the 2 feet brewery is not happening this event.
Okay.
Right.
Unfortunately,
that does not change my original statement. I hope we've got booze.
Well, I hope
if we've
people
got that
will
many
bring
people
some.
turning
Yeah,
up,
that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure people BYOB. I think bring your own booze is going to be the watchword of the event because of obviously a lot less sharing going on. Because
100%.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
For example, I will say to make sure that, for anyone who is listening, make sure you bring your own drinking utensil tankard, because you may pour stuff in, but the sharing of bottles like we all used to has probably gone out the window for at least the foreseeable.
Yeah, that's just verboten.
And Chris as God Crew, as well as been going now since year one. If you get them on Thursday and you've got all your kits set up and everything like that, go and see if anybody else needs a hand. Everybody wants to set up their stuff, so if you've got some spare time and you see like a load of people trying to set up massive tents and stuff like that, go offer your support. Go see the Red Caps. The Red Caps who build all the big structures. They've got an amazing crew, and they are unsung heroes of the event. But they will always take on, if you're available and can help them put up tents or go and move some stuff around, they'll always take the opportunity. They'll always be really grateful.
Yeah.
So that's probably not a bad shout.
The Kit, the Navarre, one of the Navarre camp planners, he was at site yesterday, and he gave me a call when he was there, and he said, "God's up, the monster tent's up, everything is already up." So the Red Caps are already ahead of schedule. So
those industrious people.
Well, to be fair, again,
really good.
That's under the direction of Ali Pennington, who is a lot of people will have known the name, but don't realise that Ali sometimes basically lives on sites for weeks, if not a month at a time, getting everything sorted. So again, if it wasn't for Ali and her team, the Red Caps, there wouldn't be an event. They're absolutely phenomenal, and they work. I went down there to help them out. This was pre-COVID. I went to a weekend to help them out. And at the end of it, I could barely move. I was in that much pain because of the amount of physical stuff that they do. And it's just, like I say, if you see a Red Cap, offer them a drink because they're awesome.
Yeah. Circuit was asked about tankards and that. So a lot of the traders on site will be selling tankards. So I think...
Or the leather-looking water bottles that you get.
Yeah. They're good for water. I've got one of them coming with me, and I've got a tankard as well. But I'll just say to anybody, make sure you've got your own way of pouring something into something.
Also, I would say to also check out secondhand stores in the upcoming days. You can usually find like just metal mugs or tankards in that sense that are very plain and very innocent looking that would work perfectly fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's the same as everybody loves Empire because of the hospitality element of it all. But I think everyone just needs to be, again, careful going forward. Like, gone are the days where you're going to have 20 people in your tent, or like 10. You've got to make sure that the tents are open. There's a little bit of space for everybody, and that things like, for example, the trays of stuff that go around. Again, you're just going to be careful about everyone just kind of reaching over themselves, and so I'll say it won't be available. I mean, please get stuck in, but everyone's just got to have that little bit in here. There's just that little bit of thinking going, is that COVID safe?
Yeah, it's the same with your masks as well. Make sure you've got them. It's better to sit outside. I mean, touch wood, we're not going to have all the rain in the world. So, fingers crossed, we'll all be good. We can all chill by a fire. That's a point.
All the rain in the world.
Fingers crossed we don't. But
who's got the fire pit?
That's exactly what I was about to bring up.
I have. Yeah, and I'm bringing it.
Yeah, because I've got my one as well here. That's my spare one, which I was going to bring
If
just
if
in
you can
case.
fit it in, bring it in because we probably need 2 anyway. Cause I
Well,
just
I'm
don't think enough
lending
people...
mine actually to Bayon Broth, who are going to be next to us. So,
Okay.
But I've also got the frame to the old awning, well, to the old gazebo still, so we can use that as like the centerpiece for the.
Yeah, definitely bring that because that's what I'm counting on because I haven't ordered the pole because I'm guessing we're going to use that gazebo frame.
Yeah,
with the top over top of
it's next to all of my stuff, so it's all there.
Nice.
So
Well, he went out again. There was a big thing came out on the Empire page that unfortunately a lot of the benches haven't survived 2 years.
no,
So the Red Caps are busy fixing what they can, and they're going into all the main places like the Conclave, the Military Council building, all that sort of thing. But usually where they lend benches to different people to use, that's not going to be available this event.
no.
So I mean, I think we're quite lucky. I think between us, I think Steve, you bring in 5, I bring in 5 or 6.
Wow.
We got the 2 benches.
I say I'm bringing 5. I'm actually bringing 1. Smith's got 2 of mine, and Pete has 2 of mine.
Okay, so we're bringing 5.
Chairs, yeah.
Yeah,
You're bringing 5. I've got 5. I've got 5 in my car, and we've got the 2 benches.
we should be fine then.
So we've got the equivalent. We've got enough to seat 16, roughly.
Yeah, we'll be totally fine. Digby's just sub 12 months, you crazy person. Hello, Digby. Dan's just said, I hope this all fits in the car. Yeah. So where the Hefty Fan, we did a we did this fundraising thing for pouches for new players. So we've got 250 quid raised. So we've got like 60 pouches to give out to brand new players, just to say a little bit of a help here, a little bit of a welcome to Empire and all of that sort of stuff. Just do.
Oh yeah,
A little bit of a good deed in that.
You can never have too many pouches and bags.
No, definitely not. I mean,
especially if you're in any way of trader.
I'm going to do so much shopping this event. It's going to be horrific.
Yeah.
I need basically like a whole new belt setup, like as in like for all of my trading pouches and stuff like that, because I've had some amazing ones in the past and they just fall through the cracks. I have no idea where half of my shit is. So it's just like...
I'm in the same boat. I'm getting there Thursday. Giving in my card because obviously most of the traders do card, although the signal's not ideal.
No.
But yeah, I'd like to try and get a new base layer. I could have done this in the last 2 years, haven't. But I think it's I don't need it. I want it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, if I see something I like, I'll get it there.
Yeah.
So
but it's not.
I tried my kilt on today, as it's like the underlayer to all of my stuff. I've forgotten how hot you are in a kilt.
I mean, are you on about in temperature or look?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can. Just
and then the fishnet stockings as well.
Those photos, 40, they are for you and you alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought they were...
And Twitter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it's, I mean, underlayers and all of those sorts of stuff are going to be good, because I think it's going to be okay during the day, but I think when you get to the evening, it's going to be really, really cold. You're looking at like 4 degrees, I believe, in the evenings. So
I need to.
I got an Arctic sleeping bag for you, 40.
I think someone in your chat, Steve's basically offered themselves out as a bench for the event. I genuinely think you can make some good money.
Oh, Matt.
Just know what you're worth. Charge a lot. Just know what you're worth.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
Mark Humes put me onto something that I've recently just ordered. They're about 20 quid, and they're a pop-up stool. They like fold down into. Let me just I'm going to put it in a whole chat so you guys can see it.
Yeah.
Click on it. Basically, it looks quite good. It can clip onto a belt. It's not tiny. It's it's like a small extension reel kind of size. But you can clip it onto your belt, and then you pull it around, and then pop it open, and then it's just a wide base stool for wherever you are, which I think actually looks really useful.
That looks quite cool, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just going to be very useful. I don't know how I see
You see, if I order it now, it won't get it till. In fact, I can get it on Wednesday.
it. See, well, for Prime, it's saying tomorrow, April 19th.
Yeah.
If you find the right one. Anyway, not to shill. Maybe there's a referral link you can use, Steve. I don't know.
No.
But yeah, they look quite useful.
Yeah. I mean, I've got my big chair, and I've got loads. Because where I had this deal going with Epic Armory, so I got sent loads of stuff that I'm. Well, basically, I paid for the smaller scavenger box thing where they just give you loads of stuff. It's like, this is what we've got left in the warehouse. You can have this, this, and this. So for like €100, they'd give you like €500 worth of stuff. I've now done. Basically, I bought that, and they gave me their premium. They gave me like their top range one instead, and it was, I think it was like 1,600 quid's worth of stuff in it.
Jesus Christ!
So I've got like, well, I've got a steel helmet in there. So basically, I sold as much of it on as possible. So for like barely even a quarter of what it was actually worth. So like, there's a steel helmet that I got, which was worth 320 quid. And I think Pete bought it off of me for 50. So it's just like, so yeah, getting all of that sort of stuff, and it's like some of the there's like leather armor, there's capes, there's some dresses in there, and that. But yeah, I've got a box full of stuff like that, and tabards and Altair like get up and all of that sort of stuff. But it's
that's cool.
I've got an entire box of that stuff coming, another box full of all the pouches and little leather books and stuff like that to give out to new players at the new player meet as well. So, but yeah, so Helen has actually done the best thing available to us to try to get us back on track, because I fail at this miserably. So Helen's asked, what's everyone looking forward to the most?
The battles are going to be pretty fun again.
They're going to be very slow.
Why is that?
Because no one's fit.
Oh, I see. I am.
Or they are super fit because they've been training over the entire 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I think me and Chris have been doing that. Chris has lost a load of weight.
I've lost 5 stone.
5 stone.
I was 19 and a half stone. I wasn't. I'm now.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm in fact 4.5 stone. I've put a little bit back on now that I'm able to go back outside again.
It does happen, doesn't it? I've been eating out more.
From 100 and something kilograms. I've gone
100 something. That could range from normal weight to insane weight. But
well, I don't really care. I'm losing it. So I've gone from 142.5 kilograms.
Yeah.
Really, really fat fuck to 137.9.
Nice.
But I'm doing a lot. Behind this green screen behind me is all my weights, and I'm literally doing. If I walk past them, I have to do a set of something. That's literally how I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
So it's like the last time I was at the gym, I'm benching 100 kilograms. I'm never going to be built for fitness. I'm shit at cardio. I'm amazed I made it up Snowdon. But it was, I mean, that was brutal. So it's like watching you and Hat Films climb. Was it Penny Far?
Penny Fan. Yeah.
Did you up there with a computer?
Yeah, fuck me.
Yeah, just check it.
Yeah, I went up Snowdon with essentially a computer strapped to my gut. That's the weight I'm carrying at the moment. It's all here.
Yeah.
But
I went from 120 to 95.
Nice.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
but it does not mean that I'm fit. It just means that I'm not as heavy as I was.
You're lighter. You can move a bit.
I'm lighter. Yeah. I can do slightly longer bursts of speed. But then I'm absolutely dying at the end of it. Get me at a hill, I'll tuck and roll. Not an issue.
Yeah.
But I'm not. Yeah.
So
and this may be too soon. Go on.
The battles. And for me, but also just the money in the trading. Like the trading, I love doing that stuff. It's so fun, like having real coins to do stuff with, and like bidding in auctions, and just having Oh man, also just the fucking mental break of just being able to worry about the LARP world for a few days, you know,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
like
the
be in the
escapism.
game. Yeah, exactly, the escapism. Yeah.
That's something that's
4
been
days.
talked about a hell of a lot, actually. I've been talking to a lot of LARPers from not just involved with Empire, so these are like people in America who do like Twin Mask and all of that sort of stuff, because all their LARP stuff started up again. So, and the thing that they've all been saying to me is, it's just, we can forget that the world exists for the next few days. We can be somewhere else with people who we enjoy the company of, and can just sit down, have a drink, have a laugh, have a sing song, and then go off and kick the shit out of people if we need to, and we just pretend to be something else for a few days. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the battles, because I just want to kick the shit out of people again. And don't ask me to run anywhere. I'll walk to a fight happily. But I'm looking forward to doing that, I think the thing I'm looking forward to the most is Friday evening. You know, when we've got the fire going, everyone's there. We've all sort of dabbled into a little bit of what's going on at the moment, and we're all just going to be sat around a fire, having a chill time, having a bit of a chat. And I'm gonna sit there and mope because Trot's not there. So
I look forward to like just trying to turn everything into like, oh no, this totally follows the way, and it's totally like not heretic, and it's not heresy.
See, when you start something off something with saying it's not heretical, immediately I'm on board, but it's like, yeah, you're not a good start.
I was going to say, I thought he's going to be that person that goes up to go, listen, it's not heretical, but... And then...
If we just PR spin this in this very specific way, then we're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay?
And, for me, I'm very much looking forward to starting up our auction house. It's a fairly last thing after one of the trade wins that came out about the auction being sort of taken to a thing. I know that a few people have put some stuff on Facebook about different auctions, but my big thing is I'm going to keep it at time in. I'm going to hire loads of people to go out with flyers to make sure everybody's aware of it, and hopefully have a really good auction house sort of like up and running. And that way, it's just, for me, it's a way that I can make sure that people have got access to that part of the game that maybe wouldn't normally. So before, there were very much, and I think Smith will agree here, you go to the auction, it was the same people in the same auction every single time. Now you've got, I think there's one already in Wintermark, there's one in the League, there's some in the Brass Coast, I think there's a couple actually happening in Navarre. We're setting up another one in Wintermark, but it just means because there's so many, there are so many different people that could possibly go to it, and they might actually get some good deals for a change. Because you might walk in and there might be only 3 of you in the auction house, at which point it's very different to if you go into one which has got 30, 40, 50 people in it. And for me, that's what I'm looking forward to. I think the same as Smith. I love the trade game. Absolutely love it. And that's why I'm looking forward to trying the auction house, because it's a new element that we haven't done before.
I don't know why you enjoy the trade game so much, though, Chris, because you have never been any good at it.
Nah, but that's the problem, because I've never been good at it. I've got that sort of want to be better. So I know I've got a lot of learning to take away, but I've stayed away from the trade game to an extent for the last few seasons, giving it to other people in the hall to do, and sort of like giving advice and overseeing. But now it's been the big break, I can now start getting back into it a little bit more, start looking at other areas of the game that I want to get involved in. So I look forward to that, and especially now that we've got a Priest of Prosperity, it gives me somebody to bounce off and go, if I do this, is it greed or prosperity?
I mean, you just answered the question there for 40.
It's all prosperity, baby, all the way down.
You're going in as.
Going in as prosperity, and very much looking forward to trying to wrestle some of all of this like dragon horde that's been building up a little bit out, and trying to make this famous trickle down economics work.
It'll work.
The thing I want to see is I want to see Bron when he meets people now Instead of shaking hands normally, I want to see him. I want the Trump handshake brought in, and pull them back and forth. Really get in there.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for the thrones. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, no walls though. Can't handle that.
No.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Or facts.
yeah. But if you've got, again, this is the thing for some new players if they're up for it, as you say, Steve. When I give the flyers out, I know the Navars have got runners, haven't they? I think they've got a Navar group that got running. It's the same as it's a good way of probably getting some new players. I'll give them some coin. They go out with flyers and they go to all areas of the Empire, so they can actually go. There's a reason for them to go to every camp and speak to people and stuff like that. So again, it's just another area which helps. I think that's what I love about the game is giving people that experience where they can go, because I've done it. I've done a lot of it now, so it's a case of going over and just seeing a new person go over and go. Here's 20 flyers. Go give them out. I want you to hit Navarre, and then for them to have to go and find everything to then give everything out. It's just good fun.
This is something that I've always said though, is as a whole, Hyrst Hall, I think we're very, very good at it. People have come along to us and said, does anybody know anything about this or this? And we've always tried to push people into parts of the game that they're interested in. We've always tried to help people in aspects of the game. I mean, I know that Smith and Gallen, you have both helped new players quite a lot when they've come and said, I want to do this or this, and you've be it money and a bit of advice, and they've all gone off to do their own thing. So I think we do a lot more than a lot of other people do, especially when it comes to helping new players.
Maybe.
Maybe I will say that from my experience, I've been lucky enough to visit, and I've got friends now in every nation. And given the opportunity, people will go out of their way to help new players because they want everybody to enjoy it. So I know that I know we've got this platform, and we're saying we actually we want to help and everything like that, and that's amazing. But I don't want to take away from anybody else, because I think there are some amazing people in all over the field, nations, that will go out of their way and bend over backwards for new players to make sure they get. No, don't get me wrong. There'll be some that are just going to be dicks, but unfortunately, when you've got 2,000 plus players, occasionally you're going to meet some people. However, I would say 99 percentile will actually go out their way to help somebody if they don't know what they're doing or if they're new. And remember, this is a great little signal. That is literally it. If you do that when you're going up to somebody, that is an OC signal going, this is me, Chris, asking, not Tillian of Hersal. So if you go up to someone, just go like that. It's a case of, can I just ask a quick question? If you do that, people tend to be able to know that it's an OC thing rather than an IC.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
I didn't know that. I've not used that before.
I mean,
I know that when I've got my hands across my head like this, I'm invisible.
You're a giant. That does not help. That makes you taller.
Yeah. Where's Smith? He's the one over there who thinks he's invisible.
You can't see me.
Yeah, but you said you can't see him.
If he can't see you, you can't see him. That's the rules.
Yeah.
We told him I see 5 events ago, and he still believes it.
Yeah. We like to call it Schrodinger's Smith, as we like to refer to it.
Don't observe me.
Yeah. So Robin's asked, "That'll be my first event. I'm not sure which elements of the game I'm looking to lean towards. I want to try everything. You got the apothecary skill is a great one. Not the apothecary skill, the apprentice. Fuck me, I need to get drunk. The apprentice skill, so you can learn everything and have a go at everything.
Yeah, apothecary. So you've got 8 points. So it all depends on what you think. Because the one thing that, again, PD is quite good at is if you play your first character and it's not quite what you wanted or wanted to. If you played it the once, it does. You have got the facility to change some stuff up. I mean, I think the only thing that you can't really do that too much with is artisan, because if you craft some items and then go, actually, I don't like that, you've had the benefit of the skill.
Yeah.
So it's almost like me going, I'm an artisan, for example. I make the spear that Bron uses. Now, if I went, actually, a bit bored of that, don't fancy that anymore. I want to go into something else and go. Can I lose that skill? Well, Bronze had a couple of spears off me from that, so that doesn't seem particularly fair. So
I love it when you give me your spear. Yeah, it's.
Oh, you
great
never asked me for
item.
anything. You never asked me for anything else.
No, well, actually, funny you should say that. So my labyrinth gate, which is what you're talking about, which allows me to call in pale with a spear, which is really good. And I've also got an Alderman's Edge to let me use that weapon, as in I don't have Weapon Master as a skill. However, I don't have anything for my arm. I don't have any heavy armor left anymore, so I need to get. What are the ones? There's Rune Plate. Is that plus...
No, that's 2 hero points.
Two
hero. Winterborn Warmails, 3 extra hits.
That's what I want.
I'd rather have the hero points. I think. I mean, that's very good.
However, there's something ages, if I recall rightly. Give me a second.
Oh yeah.
I'm going straight on, which gives you 2 hero points plus endurance.
Yeah.
Let's put chat to it, so because they'll know they'll know because chat are like wiki ninjas, all of them. So I know I want to try the battle, so I've gone for a Knight Errant with ambidextrous, just because my only fighting experience is tactical Kali.
What is tactical Kali?
Sorry, Golden's Fire Scale. That means when you use Unstoppable, you regain up to 5 hits. But I was actually on about the Griffin Sword Aegis. With this armor, you gain 2 additional endurance and a hero point.
Yeah, that is really good.
I mean, that's 41 materials.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It gives you a bit of endurance and 2 extra hero points, did you say?
No, 2 endurance, 1 additional hero.
2 endurance, 1 hero.
It gives you 2 hero.
And Kali is fighting with bamboo sticks.
Okay.
Yeah. Ron, you're heavy, aren't you? You're heavy armor.
Yeah.
Me?
Me.
Yeah, you're heavy. I think
heavy. I've already bought Dreadnought as well, so.
You're heavy Dreadnought. Ron, you're heavy as well, aren't you?
I'm heavy for now. I haven't taken Dreadnought because I might buy some aluminium mail when I've got a bit more cashola together.
Okay.
But I'm currently just going to wear my steel mail and not have Dreadnought. 40 is going to borrow my other set of mail, so we could do some heavy armor for him as well.
Yeah.
Right. So we need to. Right. Okay. Heavy armors are the early thing is then.
Yeah.
Okay. So are people favouring Winterborn Warmail? Are they floating Rune Plate, Griffin Aegis?
100% Winterborn Warmail for me.
So Winterborn Warmail. So that's 3 extra hits for Mac.
For me, it's Griffin Soul Aegis, definitely.
Griffin Soul Aegis, which is 2 endurance and a hero point.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll take
40.
Yeah,
40.
he needs the hero points as well. Yeah.
Because I have to stay with me and get together, and I'm just going to be a religious, shouty battle medic.
So realistically, you need Rune Plate then for 2 extra hero points.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help me that you all want different heavy armor.
Well, that's the thing. You could just get 2 Griffin Soul Aegises, and me and 40 can both have those.
And I'll be there with fuck all. You know, I'll sit here.
No. You'll have the one with the plus 3 hits.
I can get Winterborn Warmail. I can get that. That's not an issue.
Okay, that's cool. Jamie's just said he has heavy armor magic. That starts at E1, so he's trying to flog it off already. What is it, Jamie? Tell us what it is. Digby's just said, listening to this makes me realise just how unprepared I am for next weekend.
Yeah, just bring enough kit to stay comfortable is the main thing, I would say. Is make sure you've got enough kit to feel physically comfortable. Then everything else you're just going to have to desperately try and learn as quickly as possible. And it'll take about 4 events before you start going, oh, I actually know something about this. But it's great. Don't worry about it.
Nightly Redoubt
is really, really good. I mean, I'm bringing 2 cloaks. I'll have to ask Helen if I can bring hers as well, so it might be 3 cloaks.
Nightly Redoubt is the 2 additional hero points, if I've got that right.
Is it?
Yeah, Nightly Redoubt is 2 additional hero. Sorry, 2 additional endurance.
Points, so.
I can make that. I've never made it, but I can make it.
I was going to say, what can you make?
I can only make 3 items: Farmer's Scythe, Nightly Redoubt, and Staff of Imperial Mastery. And I've only ever made Staffs of Imperial Mastery, about 3 an event. It's crazy. It's just that's 150 resources a time.
It is just. Are they in your account? Did you put them in this event or not?
No, I didn't make any this event. I think I did 1 Timeless Hammerism last time, and that was about it. I might do another one, but Grimm's Staff of Imperial Mastery was going to be getting transferred to my pet War Mage, Battle Mage, but but I don't know whether he's going to be able to attend or not. We'll find out. In which case, I might have a Staff of Imperial Mastery for whoever we can recruit in Wintermark to act as my personal pet battle mage. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have a contest. Maybe we'll have the battle mages contest where the last battle mage standing gets the Staff of Imperial Mastery.
That's a good shout. Loads of people will be up for that.
Loads of we can hire out the Glory Square in Dawn and have like a massive thing for Wintermark. Steve,
don't tease me with it. How dare you?
I'm not allowed. We can
I'm not allowed
to the thing is, it would be a good thing for relations between Wintermark and Dawn. We can speak to them and go, can we speak to the Earls going, can we use the Glory Square for a big thing, a battle mage thing for Staff of Imperial Mastery? The probability is they'll say yes for Glory, and it'll be an amazing little event, won't it?
Yeah, hopefully.
Why not?
But fuck Dawn.
And
no one cares. No one likes them.
Who doesn't want a Staff of Imperial Mastery? It's 56 material.
Sorry, I just and they're amazing. I just need to go to the loo, so I thought I'd stop my camera a second. BRB.
Okay.
But yeah, who doesn't want a Staff of Imperial? It's like 56 material.
Fuck Dawn. Oh yeah, I've just realised I've insulted everyone in Dawn. But fuck Dawn and Highguard.
There's no.
And the marches.
No.
And
Leave them alone. Yeah, but you're going to say that about everybody.
Yes,
but
apart from me.
I will say that I've had some amazing roleplay in every single nation that have been on that field.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, yes, Mac may not like Dawn. I'll add that. Mac doesn't like Dawn.
I don't like many people.
No. So, don't. Hopefully we haven't offended too many people.
They know. They know. And I do it a lot.
Delayed.
Yeah. But
I think the Highborn are appreciated sometimes. They've got some immense RP, especially with the religious side of the game.
Mm.
I think there's some. If you get, especially 40, if you were to get over to the Highguard, I think you could have some immense fun.
They do seem quite intense from the pictures and from they scare me a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Mm. Mac has been chased out of every camp on the field. Mac's never been chased out of a camp. I generally walk out of a camp after I've insulted them. Green screen is green. I know. It's Smith's fault. He's ruined it all. But when he comes back, it should all switch back nicely again. I just can't be bothered to change it all right now.
I do have a thing that I would like to mention as well.
Oh no!
How dare you? On our little chat
right?
here, want to chat about something for you. I am upset. And I am enraged, I tell you.
So on Saturday, I'm planning to also, speaking of competition, have a bard, musician, the whatever competition for everybody who's a bard off, a battle of the bards, so to say. The only problem is I don't know which bar to do it in yet, as we will be testing them out on Friday. So at some point during Saturday morning, I will try to make runners and try to get some writings to hang up to make the announcement. But there will be a lot of money on the line, and so hopefully people will come and enjoy.
Two things about that. Firstly, that's not an issue in relation to the runners, because the ones that I hire on the Friday for the auction, I can make sure that they're paid to come back on the Saturday morning and go out and do more running. So it's good money, so that'll be fine. Where's this lot of money coming from that you're putting up as a prize?
I have already been promised all of the money from
my alter ego. I'm currently Smith. So
okay.
So I promised this to 40. So actually, Gallon, you are currently Steve, and 40, you are currently Gallon. So if we can all please act appropriately.
With all the money that
fuck everybody.
No, I've been sponsored by our Lord Bane himself. So where that money comes from, I have no idea.
Right, I need to have a chat with our Thane if he's going to give out money willy nilly. Especially when mainly because I don't know how much a lot is.
Yeah.
15 thrones, I've been told I could get, and then I'm
15. Hang on, whoa.
Yeah.
1-5 or 5-0?
1.5.
Okay, fucking hell. Nearly had a heart attack. I'm like,
15.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna. So if it's a 50, that's a Mike deal. That is.
yeah, that is
1.5.
Let's be
And
honest.
50 thrones for a Battle of the Bard. No.
I have like, I think I don't remember currently, but it's like 8 thrones for first place, some for second place, and then some money for like the organization and stuff like that. And also the voting system I'm planning on doing with money, but I'm gonna pay people to. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a prosperity thing.
Hang on, you're going to
Yeah.
pay people to vote.
Like I'm gonna do the vote, like the voting for who you think are the best bard or like who gets your vote. It's gonna be like, as far as I understood, like the Wintermark thing of paying, like putting money into a hat, into a bucket or whatever. But I want to make sure that everybody who is at the bar has money to do so. So I will give everybody like the smallest denomination, so a ring,
Rings, yeah.
and yeah, so give everybody a ring, and then they can use that ring to pay whoever they find worthy of their money, aka prosperity, yada yada yada.
Loyalty.
I can't wait for you to try and just convince me this is a good idea in character.
It's gonna be fun.
I cannot. No, it's gonna be fun, but there's going to be conversations to be had.
Yeah, but we need the greatest bards to sing our tales, and what better way to find them?
I mean that, and also you need to speak to Lady Tamerlane in Dawn, because Lady Tamerlane in Dawn hosts a bard slash arts festival each year. I can't remember which month, which season it is, but basically, I think we do a lot of this. We sponsor a lot of it, but people go over, they perform, they can do tales, they can sing, they can paint, they can put. There's loads of different things that they can do. So they will hopefully. Lady Tamerlane, who's a possibly good one for you to go and chat to, may have a good idea of some of the bards you should go and speak to as well.
That would be a good idea.
There we go.
Yeah.
And also that means we've now got, when we sponsor the festival, we always need to send a judge, and our Thane is always quite busy, and so am I. However, we now have a priest of prosperity who likes bards, so we now have our representative to go and do it.
Judge.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
That way you've got that's amazing. That's obviously if Lady Tamerlane wants us to sponsor it this time. She might not.
So Alison's just said or asked, just wondering if other halls nations commonly have tasks or jobs that new players can volunteer to go out and do, like the auction flyers. Is volunteering for small tasks to their own or other nations a done thing? Yeah.
Yeah,
Very,
absolutely.
very much so.
A lot of
Volunteer, get paid.
yes, as I say, it's always ask for a few rings for prosperity. After all, servitude is not a virtue, but prosperity is. And this way, you are getting a small bit of coin, and a lot of the people who have got a little bit more cash, sort of in game, they don't want to do the legwork anymore so much. They don't want to. I used to go around, and I think one event I did something like 50,000 steps in one day. I was literally from first thing in the morning. I was walking every single place, and I've got no interest in that anymore. I've done it, so I now know exactly where I need to go to get the right things. So I will then pay someone to go and get it. The same as Langdon in the Marches. Same as I think the Eternal Family in Navarre. The same as I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know any people in Fushka, but like the say in the league, there's loads of different houses, halls that want stuff happening, and if you offer to be a runner and go for a few rings, I'll go and do that, they'll usually snap your hand off because it saves them a journey, and everyone is trying to cram that much into a weekend. They will do everything they can to keep their time free. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
So absolutely, yeah. There he is.
And he's empty.
May not be Ulf 2 Ulf 2 dinners anymore, but still have to battle the bog beast on regular occasions.
Don't we all?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I think that's I think new people coming up and asking for little bits and bobs to do. I think we'll always have something that we can do. Someone always has someone that they need to find, speak to, have a little meeting with, or something like that. So
one of the first things I need to get people to go to every other auction in the Empire and tell me how much they're all charging for things.
Yeah.
That sort of,
or just set
all
fire to their tent.
I mean, to be fair, the other one in Wintermark, I've seen their poster and flyer, and I can't wait to engage them in conversation because
They've put out posters and flyers.
They've got posters. I've seen them on the Facebook group in Wintermark.
I'm not on Facebook anymore, so it's all I don't. But I thought PD had a big thing against this sort of stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's flyers in most groups and different things now.
Okay.
There's one in Wintermark called Cats Curiosities or something like that. I look forward to going and chatting to them because that's just, for me, that's going to be great RP because we're both doing the same sort of thing, and we've got a choice whether or not we go full on competition with each other or whether we actually have a lovely little local agreement. Stuff like that. It's just every single time. It's brilliant. Like, for example, I know that they charge, I think it's 10 rings per lot just to put a lot in. Other places will do more. Other places will do less. I know there's Brass Coast that have got them set up, but for me, it's very much sending people out, getting as much detail as I can, so I know exactly what people are charging. Because, like I say, for me, it's very much a case of information's more valuable than the actual goods.
Yeah.
Especially with the trade wins that just came out about the Basilius Flint thing going into the auctions.
Yeah, that's sort of delving a little bit close to something that should be talked about in the field.
Yeah,
for that specific thing, mainly because I know it's something that we're looking at. So...
the only reason I can mention it is because it came out in the wins. I don't need to say what about it, but because it's nothing that I will say is nothing that's already written in the wind. But yeah, there's loads of different things that I think people are interested in.
Yeah,
should hopefully generate good RP.
I hope so because I like to think that as a whole we're well respected in Wintermark, in the field, and that.
Yeah,
I think we've got a lot of stuff that we get on with, and we've got a lot of people. Dawn's just turned up and said, "I heard you were talking shit." That's Lady Tamerlane.
One person.
The person in Dawn who you need to go and have a chat to, 40.
Yeah. Also,
perfect.
I wasn't talking. I was actually being incredibly complimentary about a festival that we helped sponsor and that you should go and engage with.
Oh, was that the Dornish Festival of Arts?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was just saying that because 40 wants to do a Battle of the Barge. Battle of the Bard. Sorry, not
Battle
the Barge.
of the Bulge.
Yeah, Battle of the Bulge.
A lot of tanks for this era.
Yeah.
So
he wants to do that because apparently you've said that he can have a lot of money. He's he's very much. I've said you need to go and speak to Lady Tamerlane because, well, host a festival of arts means that she knows a lot of the bards and a lot of the people involved. So
it would be great.
It's a great contact, and also I know that you judged it last year, or the last year that we were there.
2.5 years ago now.
This way, we've got a priest of prosperity and someone who's really interested in the bard and all that sort of thing. That could be a representative or judge. Should Lady Tamerlane want us to still sponsor it? So it's just an area of the game that we were just chatting about. Not shit. I found it was incredibly positive.
Let me rethink of something. I think I've lost it. Bards. Is Wise Guys going to be in Dawn this event?
Yeah. Wise Guys is up and running. It's on the Dawnish camp planning thing. So
that's my favourite bar.
Yes.
Simply because at one time there was some chilled prosecco being sold, and I was just like, "This is insanely decadent for like day 3." It was Saturday evening, and I was just like, "What have you got?" Then he's like, "I've got all sorts," and that's just like, "Have you got anything cold?" He's like, "I've got a bottle of prosecco," and I'm like, "You serious?" I think wasn't that somebody's birthday as well? I remember a lot of us being on a long table and Wise Guys at one point.
Wasn't that the stag do?
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, it was. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what it was. It was what's his character's name?
It's for Oz is now
God,
retired character.
yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
Oz's character, but I can't remember what his character. Man, oh my God, I'm going to be an absolute nightmare at these events. Like, I'm already terrible at remembering people's names, and now I'm going to lose all of the names of the people who I actually have built relationships with. Hi, I'm Bran.
Funny, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna walk around to people and introduce myself as Bron, and I'm gonna get everybody to do it just to.
Please don't.
Just to confuse everyone. It's just been pointed out we've got 69 viewers as well. Nice.
Nice.
So,
Let's get it up to 69 hours as well.
Yes.
So
That'll take us right around to
Smith,
Wednesday.
Lady Tamlin would like to know: do you still want to judge the cake part of the competition, or are we going to hand all of that over to 40?
If I have time, I will happily turn up. I'll happily go for it.
I love that 40 will do all the judging, and you'll just be there for the cake.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to get poisoned though. That was one thing I was thinking. An icy result of people not being able to share drinking vessels and stuff like that now is poisoners' jobs are even harder. Like it's already really difficult to poison someone, and now it's just like.
Well, I had planned this event.
Don't say to poison someone.
No, well, yeah, to poison someone, but to give to sneak someone some Twilight, just to see what the outcome is. So I'd have to make someone a drink, but that's going to be insanely difficult to do now.
Not Twilight the Thane.
Well, personalized drinks and like beverages are more common now, though, so you always know which beverage goes to which person.
Yeah, exactly. That is actually a good point.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if someone's in a tent though and a ref is in there, then it's like gonna be like, oh, okay, so what's going on here then? Something's happening. It's like everyone checking the bottom of their drinks now and all that.
I only ever drink a drink in one. You know, I never leave a bit. So somebody gives me a drink, I check it, and then I just give it back. I've got some nice booze I've ordered. Hopefully they'll turn up. Have you ever had bee sting? Lily's cider bee sting. I've got
yeah.
It's really really nice pear cider, and it's not like fizzy perry. It's like actual like pear tasting still cider, and it's delicious. And I've also got like some raspberry and pear. I've got an elderflower cider I'm bringing with me as well. So and there's like 3 3-liter boxes or something like that. So they should be pretty good.
There's a lot of that sort of stuff.
So that's for the Friday. What are we doing for the rest of the weekend?
I mean, I've got all this booze, but I can literally drink about 2 or 3 cups now, and I barely drank over the lockdown at all. So I'm just a complete and utter lightweight, which is cheap, I suppose, but also somewhat dangerous.
You're an easy date. I mean, you're a cheap date.
I guess I stop at the B&B down the road, so I don't drink either.
No. I drink a lot. Well, I haven't really drunk a lot for a while, but I've always I think it's the bonus of being quite a large gentleman is that I store it all in my bollock, I reckon, you know. I mean, this cancerous ridden thing drinks it for me. That's what's going on there, I reckon. So
it's a horrible image.
Oh yeah, that is the word.
Well, just imagine it under the. Do you want it? That's probably going to be too much information for people involved, but I don't care.
That's why he has to wear a kilt.
I came when I walked out wearing this kilt, and Helen just looked at me and she just sort of went, "I thought it was meant to cover up everything, Steve. I might have to let PD know about this bulge that's there because of it."
Is it actually bulging? Is it?
It's like 15 inches around at the moment. It's big.
What?
Yeah.
Surely that needs like.
Yeah, I'm waiting for surgery. But everywhere's COVID ridden. So, yeah. So like with my example, my mum.
How are you going to run with that bad boy swinging around? You got a little strap? You got to strap it up?
No, I'm going to let it hang loose. It becomes my third weapon.
It's a flail, a meat flail.
Yeah, Helen's just said I reckon it's bigger than my head.
You definitely get like some plate or something just in front, just to make sure.
I haven't been able to find a cup.
Arrow fire and stuff.
That's the problem. But there's also I wear cycle shorts, so you can sort of
keep things held up. Yeah,
keep it all held up. So yeah, Space Hopper. Cheers, Ryan.
you got space hoppy away.
But
Like
yeah,
Bran.
so it's yeah, so that's. But I've been able to. I've always been able to drink quite a lot. So it's like me and Chris drinking until like 5 in the morning, where we used to like wander off and go and have and just keep on going until like that sort of time in the morning. I think they've been long gone. I'm just old now. But I mean, I'm 42 this year.
That's must be weird.
It's fucking disgusting. But yeah, I'm looking for, because I think a lot of people, instead of going there to drink a lot, I think there's going to be a lot of nice stuff in the field now. So I know someone who is bringing their nice bottles of red wine.
Yeah,
and
that's what I've got. I've got a couple of really nice, expensive bottles of red wine. That means I can.
Sorry, go on.
No, go on.
I was just gonna say I wanted to do the I can't remember where it's from now. Where they bought it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where they all turn up to the captain's party and they've all bought they've already bought all brought bottles of wine and it just says wine drink on it. That's the sort of wine I want to find the cheapest, nastiest bottles of wine.
Horrible.
Just so it's off,
gut-rotting stuff.
just so that people can go, oh, can I have a drink? You can go, you can have some of that. That's your stuff over there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Steve is the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything.
Oh, mate, someone in your chat has just put, I pity the person who has to check it for has to check your wallet for weapons check.
Thank you, Panda. Thank you, Panda. But you've got
That's brilliant.
Yeah, Chris is. I think Chris still does weapons check, so he can do that.
Oh god,
that's fantastic. Wine flavored drink. I just think. Also, Jamie in chat is making loads of pies, but he's also making some non-alcoholic mead. That I'm buying
Sounds
a bottle.
good.
I'm buying a bottle of that.
Non-alcoholic stuff I drink because
What kind of pies as well? I
what
like
sort of pies? I like pies. Yeah.
Go, Jamie. Pie shout out.
What sort of pies?
Yeah, tell us about the pies.
Pies.
If you make a haggis pie, I'll give you hundreds of thrones.
Oh, I don't like haggis, so
Don't you?
just
Yeah,
for
but-
Chris.
I love haggis pie.
Haggis is gorgeous.
It is amazing.
But also, yeah, Max said earlier as well that his parents' apples do that cider that you're bringing.
Oh, Lily's stuff.
yeah.
I see.
He does. He's
very
put in the
nice.
chat. It's pie flavour.
Okay.
A steak and gravy, ricotta, mushroom and spinach, and vegan sausage rolls.
Oh, yum.
Yes,
Vegan
that sounds
sausage
very
roll sounds
good.
amazing.
Well, yeah. Not for me. I'll be doing the midnight sausages still. So it, gives people a little bit of something and warm, especially I think at midnight around E1. I think it's going to be quite chilly. He's got 60 orders already, so if you want anything, let me know.
Holy shit, that's a lot of orders. Wow.
Yeah,
No, it's all right.
he's.
I'll have whatever you've got left over. That's crazy, though.
What's that? A lot of orders for what?
Pies.
No,
Hello?
Chris. Naughty Chris. naughty Chris. Yeah, real Sweeney Todd vibes there. Yeah, exactly.
No,
mate.
I like pie.
You like something.
Yeah, we've just been through this. Yeah.
But
where has everybody gone? That's a question.
So, what's your? I mean, because I said to Smith we'd go for an hour to an hour and a quarter, so we're coming up to that now. Smith's running off to play nurse because your other half's not well, is she? So.
Well, hopefully she's feeling a bit better. I don't know, but yeah. I've been streaming today as well. I'm just a very low energy boy. Short, fast spurts of energy, and then just
You're like a dwarf.
Yeah, very dangerous over short distances.
Short distances, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Natural sprinters.
Yeah, definitely the same. Definitely the same. A pie for every nation of the empire. Exactly.
That'd be
Exactly.
really
I
cool.
like that.
Virtue pies.
Oh, virtue pies.
What would be in
Virtue.
them,
Well, that's down to the individual. A prosperity pie could be decadent. Wisdom pie might be vegetarian. I don't know. I'm just spitting some ideas out here.
You could just make regular pies and then just make different like crusts for the top, right? Like
Yeah, that is also
Throw some runes
Yeah.
on it. Boom.
yeah, boom.
Yeah.
Fucking chuck some
Rune
runes on
pastry. Yeah.
it. Mushroom.
Vigilance
Um,
ivory pie. Yeah, yeah. So when it comes to E1, then what is it? The three of you. What are you hoping to get out of the event? What is the big thing that you're hoping to finish the event? So example like after the event, so we'll do this again, and we can all just go, well, this is what I was hoping would happen. This is what actually happened. And all of that. So, what is the big thing that you think it'll be a successful event for me if A, B, and C happens for me? 40.
I hope to make some of the. I hope I get to pay like a few people and maybe some unappreciated like the artists, the bards, and all of that stuff some money so that the wealth gets distributed just a little bit. And I hope to yell at a friendly orc about prosperity during a battle.
That's cool. So you're really hoping the religion game sort of picks up for you, and you get to.
Yeah. I hope that thing really like comes into play.
Heresy pie is anything with fish. I like that. It'd be good for me if I find myself in position of upwards of 50 mana at some point.
Oh, damn, that's pretty.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'll be happy if we have 2 poor seats by the end of it. I'll be happy with 1. I'm aiming for 1 for someone in the hall, maybe myself, because I don't think I've got a seat at the moment. But then if we can get a second one as well somehow, probably, hopefully with other people in Wintermark putting in shares, so like a share-based one too. I know that, like, for example, the coffee house, the very famous tea and coffee shop in Wintermark.
Loomies.
I know Lumi wants to go in on a share on a boar seat, for example. So I'll try and get a few things together. 2 boar seats, I'll be very happy with that event. And then everything outside of that for me is discovery-based stuff, what happens, what we find out, and combat, really. I'm probably going to look to do a bit more combat and do some epic stuff. So, yeah, that's all for me.
Yeah. I think, you've got my boar seat that I'm after.
The one that produces the Twilight?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What did you not
the drugs boar seat, basically.
Yeah.
It doesn't tend to go for great amounts of money either. So, so yeah, hopefully we can get that one.
So 3 boar seats then.
That'd be great. That'd be really good. Highlander said, new character in the Navarre. So a successful event for me will be if I can make new friends, contacts. I see from at least 3 other steadings and or stridings. You'll do that easy. Everyone wants to know everyone, especially in the Navarre. And there's a new striding that's come through that I can't remember the name of. Splinter something or other. Splinter Spear, I think.
Yeah, Splinter Spear. Yeah.
So there's one there. So there's going to be loads of stuff to do. Does the Twilight boar seat come at a high price?
I would say all boar seats come at a high price because I think the cheapest boar seat goes for probably close to 100 thrones.
I will also point out that Chris missed the really obvious joke there about the drugs boar seat and a high price.
I completely did because I immediately went down to coinage because that's where I go.
Wow, but yeah, so there's loads of stuff that's going to be there. So what about you, Chris? What's your big?
For me, I'd like to have the auction run, the 2 auctions run on the Friday and the Saturday. I'd like to be able to establish ourselves as one of the main auction houses in the Empire, and I would say that I would like to have a number of favors in my ledger from influential people across the Empire. So that's my sort of aim. Would be quite good if I was to get because the only thing I need to try and do is get the either the wax or the ink. Because every time somebody owes me a favour, I've got a little booklet, and they're going to put a little red fingerprint where they've cut their thumb to make sure it's a sealed contract that they owe and all that sort of thing. And I'd like to have a decent book of influence sort of thing, so that at the end of it, it gives me that. For me, that's the sort of trade that I'm looking for, and I think that would be a successful event for us to get a few favours and for our auction to go really well, and hopefully people keep asking about it. So that'll be it for me.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. I think
How about you, Steve?
for me, I've got to challenge the Iron Duke. So hopefully I get the challenge for that to come through, and all of that will be, well, I might have to be getting people in the hall to help me with that. If there's obviously if Chris isn't there, then it'll be me and recruiting other people.
I'm sure there'll be somebody to come along and do it with you.
Yeah, but if it's just for me and Chris, then I might be going off to do a 2-man challenge on my own.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure there's somebody in the hall or someone can pick up for you, hopefully.
Yeah,
I don't imagine people would want to miss out on something like that. It could be quite fun.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. I've also got... I'm looking forward to the battle, really. Probably too much. I want to see what sort of stupid stuff I can get up to, have a scrap, and do something like that. The big thing I'm really looking forward to doing, though, is something I've already said, is like on the Friday night and the Saturday night is when we're sat around at the hall and we're just people chatting, singing, and just having that real social aspect of it all again. Because I think that's something that everyone, especially me, I know I've really missed out on it. I think it's gonna be that thing that just like it fills a hole, doesn't it? So, like the place in Dawn. So I'm looking forward to that. I just want to sit down with people and just watch what people see, all the new players and stuff like that.
Definitely.
And insult them all. I keep on saying, I have to say it this time round because obviously this is the last stream until the event.
Okay.
I am a dickhead in character. Mac is can be a really horrible piece of work. That is not Steve. I have to say, that is not me. If I say something horrible to you, it is not Steve being horrible to you. Okay, please separate that. And if I have really offended you out of character, then come and find me, because we can try and we can have a chat. Alright, but yeah, just bear that in mind as well. So Mac is quite an extreme character sometimes. So I'm going to try and come and find you on Thursday, Steve. Cool. It'll be good to see you, Dave. It really will.
So yeah, if you see us around, come and say hello. We're generally nice people.
Yeah, come over. Come find
Generally.
us.
I'd say generally. I mean...
Noted. Character is lovely. Steve is an ass. Yeah, that too. That too. Whereabouts is Hyrst Hall? Right next to Hyrst Hall Bridge. Right next to the pretty much next to the Wintermart toilets. You can't miss it. It is the biggest. We have the biggest bell tent in the field currently, I believe. Oh no, I think there's another 7-meter bell tent now.
There's another 7, and they've also got the group in Wintermart that build the yurt. I think there's a yurt. They have like fairly solid walls that go round. But no, we are at the bottom of the old murder alley at the back of Navarre, leading down into Wintermark. As soon as you get
Murder alley.
It was Murder Alley, yeah. You go down Murder Alley, you go over Hyrst Hall Bridge, and you're at Hyrst Hall.
Yeah, you're there. We're just on the right-hand side. So, yeah, do you want me to find you on Thursday for the live version of the Owl song? So, Mike wrote a song with one of the lyrics is "Take Me to Bed, Grim." So, yeah, I have to see if Chris is there, or we'll find a version to send to him just so he can hear it. He has been immortalised in song. So, if Mac needs any weapons, I'm always armed. Don't you worry about that. I've actually potentially bought myself a new axe for this event as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, well, you should see it. It's It's incredible. It really is incredible. It's one of a kind as well. So
That is a good point. I don't think I've actually got any weapon. I think I've got a sword somewhere. I have to double check that.
Look at what happened last time you picked up a weapon and went off and had in a fight. You were killed.
Yeah. Hang on, no, I went into a battle. I think you find as Achilles, I survived 4 assassinations. And I only had a weapon once.
It's just the last one you've always got to survive. That's the thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the last one, it was technically everybody else's fault other than mine.
Okay.
And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's all right. We just know you're not very good. It's fine. It's fine.
No, Chris is a good fighter. Achilles was not.
I don't believe a word of it. But still, it's still. So we'll take Tillian into battle and just watch him die. I know.
No, because I would never be in the same battle as Bron, because I'm not going to take our whole wealth into a battlefield.
I do it every day. I took it like
No, you
potions.
freaking don't.
My weight in
Oh yeah. Oh, that is a good point. Are we going to have any of our herbs at this event?
That's down to whether or not Helen allows me, or trusts me to bring it with me. That's down to Helen.
Question is, Helen, if you're listening to this, do you trust him enough that he could bring the herbs and immediately hand them over to the conscience?
She's one of my mods, so yeah, she knows. She knows. But I mean, I'll send you an itemized list.
Amazing, thank you. At least I know what's coming. You don't need to send it all, just enough that we can get some potions made up for. The fact is that everyone else will die.
I think she's got. A lot of potions already as well. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll put it in a separate bag, and I'll make sure to bring it all.
Lovely.
And I won't touch it. So, well, yeah, I've got so much stuff anyway. It's unbelievable. But we have some sneaky leftovers Steve wanted to steal as well. Yeah.
The question is, though, have we got anybody that we know that can make potions other than our steward?
Yes.
Yeah, Steve's got someone.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah, I know people. So that's...
Because that is the one area of the game that I have absolutely no knowledge in relation to knowing... I know how to go and get potions, but I never know who can make them.
Yeah. No, I can... Yeah, I've got all of that sorted. And that's so... we have to stop one of the marchers from taking 100 thrones and 35 wains of weirwood into the battlefield a few years back. Ouch.
That's a lot.
That's nasty. Yeah.
And Helen, just just message me anytime and tell me what these sneaky leftovers are, and also the itemized list.
Yeah, there we go. So we've gone on way past the hour and a quarter that I said we would.
Okay, I didn't realise.
So, but yeah, we loaded in short. Okay, but yeah, so this has been. I mean, I got so much keen for this anyway. I literally cannot wait for Thursday. Fill the car up and then just get to site and just be done. I think it's going to be great, and I don't know what time everyone else is planning on getting there, but. I will have everything sort of marked out, so tents will just go into their spot all the way around, and that's so yeah, we'll all be good. And I think I saw in chat as well, Digby said he's bringing a couple of chairs with him as well, so there'll be more and more chairs. So potentially, I reckon we could have about 16, 17 people in this square, which would be quite nice.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Yeah, we're going to chat so much Empire shit on this car journey, aren't we? Yes, we are, Dan. Yes, we are, my friend. So, but yeah, it's all going to be really, really good fun. So, everyone in chat, thank you so much for coming along and watching us chat shit and froth a bit and build up that little bit of keen and keeping Smith for past his bedtime. So I've also noticed if you look at just over Smith's left shoulder, there's a book.
Found
as
it.
well.
Get it.
Yeah, that is.
It's
It's not the only thing I found. I ordered a new map 3 days before I found the old one. I paid for the new one myself because I was like, I just want this.
Did you find it?
Found it. Yep. So we've now got 2 maps.
3.
Well, 3 maps.
3 maps.
Oh yeah, you got yours as well. Is
I've
that leather one?
I've got one. Fucking
We're
hell.
definitely going to know where we are.
What is in? Also,
I don't think a
what
map
is
is gonna help.
what is in that? What is in that book at the moment?
Not very much of use.
Lovely.
There's a few
Can I-
drawings and
Can I
stories.
use that as our book of favors? Ode to the Hall.
Yeah, I think it's kind of got a little bit of that in. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm going to put the
me
oath.
and,
I'm going to like mount an oath in there as well.
Well, we need to sit down and discuss what our oath should be because we made one, didn't we, at the beginning? It was a little bit. It's a little bit generic.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember that. Yeah, no.
I've got the oath written down.
Okay.
So yeah,
Alright.
we'll have to have a little chat beforehand and then go
Yes.
through it all. So, but still.
Lovely.
Anyway,
It's an ace look.
everyone, thank you so much for coming, watching,
See you in a bit.
chatting, chilling, building the hype up a bit. Hopefully, you're all looking forward to it a lot more, and you can all come and find us, chat, have a laugh.
And we'll see you on the field.
Yeah, we'll see you all on Thursday or Friday. We'll see you all around. Everyone take care. Stay safe. Don't get COVID. I want to see you all in the field.
You're right.
So, yeah,
That's
just,
right.
yeah, 40s face had it there. So, look, a bit of Betty White again. Can't go wrong. So, but yeah, thank you everyone. You all look after yourselves. You all stay safe. You
Take care. See you later.